Alright guys, Delta Dynamite here, doing a different type of series. This is going to be reviewing different mods in DayZ. I'm going to basically go through all the mods and give them a review, give them a score, outline the main features, and just in case you want to know if they're good or not, you can go play them. So right away I'm going to kick off with DayZ Plus, and now I'm just going to start with the features. So, the feature list. This feature list is actually a really good one. This is actually what drew me to actually play the game. Got drawn to this very quickly because this is the kind of DayZ that I wanted. So I will quickly get onto them now. The first one is construction on base building. New types of clothing. These include woodland ranger, if I can speak, bandit, soldier, urban, and gillet, and there's others, a lot of others, I think. Has new weapons, less high-end military loot, changes to backpacks, weapon damage tweaks, increased zombie damage, new loot tables, item spawn rates, and a few more. While I was playing this game, I didn't really see much of the new features. Almost none, to be honest. Although I do actually like their features. To be honest, it kind of felt that I was just playing normal DayZ. I didn't see anything new of it, although that isn't a bad thing. Although I do like it if the mod does have a lot of changes. That's why it's going to be a mod, because you want something to be changed. Some of the features that I did really like, but I didn't really see much of, although I might have done, but I just didn't really realise, is the less high military loot tables. In my opinion, should be in the normal DayZ. That's what I've been wanting for ages. So, for example, there's no Ace-50s. Don't think there's any other powerful snipers or anything like that. Once again, yeah, that should be in the normal DayZ in my opinion. One other good feature is the base building. Obviously it's been taken from, well, the idea kind of has been taken from Wasteland. I didn't see much of that as much as I wanted to, although I did see a tiny bit, but we'll get onto that later. So now we'll get onto the servers. Okay, now the servers. To be honest, there wasn't that many servers, only a few, although there was like 17 plus maybe, but only one of them seemed to be really populated. Although that said, the server was good, it had friendly admins, fast loading times. To be honest, that's not really that bad, although it would be so much better if it's more populated. Only having one server to choose from, and I think it's in France, so if you're in the US, it's not that good. So yeah, now we'll get on to the gameplay. So here is some gameplay. Generally I will be commentating over this gameplay, and right here, right now, is the biggest mistake you could ever make. Running into a room with only one exit. And guess what, there's about 50 zombies following me into that one room. I'm in Chernogorsk, so I don't really want to shoot that much. So, since there is added zombie attack damage, didn't go that well, as you can see. So after the next life, I actually go to lecture and find a weird thing on the docks. You don't really generally see a PBX just lying there on the docks. Someone obviously made an oopsie and crashed the boat. So I venture on through Electra and start looting pretty much all the buildings, and I actually finally get to the fire station. While on the fire station, don't really find that much, and I start to go to the church. This is where I start to hear a car coming behind me. And yes, I start to hear the car coming towards me, and I'm not sure which. Oh, there it is, and I assume the friendly position. And it didn't really seem that friendly. He just drove on, like rather dirtily, to be honest. And I start to follow the car, and not sure what's happening. And the car stopped. I'm thinking, oh, they might have actually noticed me. And they start to get out, and what, bandits can, oh, they aren't going to be that friendly, no, they aren't that friendly. So I just run away as fast as I can. So after trying flanking around him, I don't actually see him, but I do hear another car now. I think it was a Humvee. So I start to run towards the Humvee. Not really sure why, to be honest, but eventually they drive past me there, and seems like they go to the fire station. After getting to the fire station, I kind of wasn't actually expecting this. There was just people stood there, and with DMRs and very high-end loot. And I was kind of expecting to be shot anytime soon, but I wasn't. And it turns out that these were actually the admins. Not sure really what they were doing. Seems like they were just parking in here, and yeah, sooner or later this server actually restarts and I actually end the video. So right here I am going to put the final verdict. So here it is, the final verdict. The good points I thought were the good idea for the features. They had a lot of good ideas, but to be honest, they weren't really presented that well, which is why I give it a minus for not really being different from the vanilla version. Good servers for the friendly admins and not really enough populated servers, although I realise that you can't just be given more people. You've kind of got to build a player base, and maybe that is a down point, that it's not a high enough player base. They didn't really give much attention to the mod. Only I heard of it a few days ago, so there you go. So my final verdict was 7.5, and once again, this is only my opinion. If you have any your own opinions, please put them in the comments, and then subscribe and give this video a like. So I will see you next time in the next video in the next mod. Goodbye.